Can you imagine what just happened with our #1 tight end? What seemed untouchable is hanging by a thread. I swear I wouldn't even think of this in my worst nightmares, but the Eagles' management seems determined. Stick with me until the end, because the situation is much deeper. Leave a like and let's dive in. Is this for real? The Philadelphia Eagles, one of the most well-structured franchises in the NFL in recent years, might simply give up one of the most reliable pieces of their offense. A decision that, on paper, seems financial, but in practice, could implode the offensive harmony. How can a team that dreams of returning to the Super Bowl consider dismantling its safest gear between the trenches and short yardage? That's right, fans. Dallas Goedert, the guy who held it together in recent seasons, who was essential in the passing game and even helped with blocking when needed, is being treated as trade bait. The contract? Last year, no guarantees, and a cap hit of $11.7 million. The management is listening to offers. The price? A fourth-round pick. A fourth round, my friend. This for a guy who still performed well in the playoffs and remains a top 10 player at the position when healthy. But age 30 years, injury history, and new contracts looming on the horizon are speaking louder. And look at the scenario. Without Goedert, the tight end room becomes a black hole. Grant Calcaterra, a decent receiver, but with 33 receptions in 3 years. Kylan Granson and Harrison Bryant, TE3 profiles. They've never shown consistency as starters. There's also E.J. Jenkins, Nick Muse, and Cameron Latu. All projects, bets, unknowns. Without Goedert, there's no leader. There's no security. On top of that, the team's offseason didn't even include top 30 visits for tight ends. What? Is that planning or a disguise? Now, they want to bet everything on the draft. The names? Mason Taylor from LSU, a prospect with pedigree but far from a guarantee. Harold Fannin Jr. from Bowling Green, explosive, but a true boom or bust. Elijah Arroyo, Terrence Ferguson, promises. But none of them are ready to be a TE1 like Goedert. The risk is enormous, the reward uncertain. And the question remains, do you trust this plan? Do you really think giving up one of the most complete tight ends in the league to try to find a replacement in the draft is a smart move? Or is the management just playing with us and using money as an excuse for another disguised rebuild? This affects the locker room, the playbook, the offense's confidence. Jalen Hurts loses an escape valve. The new offensive coordinator, Kevin Patullo, loses a key piece for multiple formations. The offense, which had everything to be versatile, could become predictable. So, fans, does this move make you confident or just increase your skepticism? Because for me, the mere idea of trading Goedert for scraps is a sign that the balance is off. Comment below, leave a like, and subscribe to the channel. Because here, you know, the voice of the stands speaks louder.